been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hale. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
Hauls it in. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the fourth row. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Using the quick game. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. to keep it in the air. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Might be changing the route. Johnson looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Finding open areas. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to pass, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Alabama quickly back to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down the receivers because these defenders are watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, this nigga's trash.
Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Setting up the screen. Across the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Johnson looking to throw. Unloads it left. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on third.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Just keeps moving. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Man.
It's on 4th down, and he's still going. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. Slippery slide.
That's because I
Find
fucking
his way
fired
and
him.
ran away from the
They
crowd
got 300 yards in the first
zone.
half.
Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Brown. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Peoples. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Good jet sweep pass. Oh, better look out. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
I don't know why I do that shit. He's sitting right there.
Trying to take it back. The 40.
He's sitting right there.
He's a touchdown, Bama. The defense does the work
Oh,
itself with a
terrible.
pick 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the ground, it's Peoples. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Making side adjustments here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one.
Got a break on that shit.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Bro, these niggas won't hold on to nothing. Catch the ball.
That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time on the...
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 5 over Utah State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run from the shotgun.
Wrong way.
At the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Pressure coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Russell. Under fire. Inside the 40. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Gets it out fast.
Bro, what was you? There's supposed to be somebody in the flats.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
On 4th down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To throw, it's Russell. Here comes the heat. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And this guy stood in the pocket, and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
Showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man coverage. You really had to do a good job making sure that football was put on his target.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something.
Turning it on! Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback, get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw it. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Oh, hell no.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Caught over the middle. It's Platt. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To the air, it's Russell. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Now adjusting. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Oh my God.
And he'll go
He
out
ran
of
right
bounds,
past
and
him.
this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They just keep firing. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Under fire. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it.
The 13-point comeback win, the largest against Duke in the last quarter century. Carolina led for 0.4 of a second, fewest by any team in Division I all season, and they come away with the round 1 victory. We're expecting a great one next. Top 16 matchup in Provo. A.J. DeBonsa. 4 30-point games this season, including 36 last time out. The potential #1 overall pick in the on-deck circle.
This halftime report is presented by Jeep. There's only one. Food delivery fee, convenience fee, driving fee. Of course you have to drive.
Photo of that at Dorsey. Now my car smells like garlic beans? Okay, I'm done. All the flavor, all the protein, none of the fees. Healthy choice, with having it all taste like.
We're bringing unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Favor Card. Let's just get one of everything. Everything.
Fire everything! These Capital One Favor Card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back. Yes, sir!
This is so
3% cash back on tickets. 3% cash back on risotto.
Yes, chef.
Where's my man? Yes, chef. I had a feeling you want to earn 3% cash back on dessert. What's in your wallet?
Wellness perfectly cooked for you.
Now it's Target.
Detective Alex Cross, MPD's resident genius. Are you familiar with Lance Duran, Pressbrook Industries? Someone's trying to kill him. In my position, you're gonna make enemies along the way. What you got for him? This killer doesn't make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. We just need to find the right button and press it.
Well, let's go press some buttons.
Whoa! Can you believe all this food fits in one box? Holy!
Bundle your home and auto is Progressive, and you'll get round-the-clock protection.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
Spinning the Fanatics Casino is played by Patrick Schwarzenegger, while also spinning.
Only Fanatics Casino has fan cash spins. A game that lets you spin for free every day.
New customers deposit wager $10, get 1,000 free spins on Coffee Robbers Bigger Big Money Supply Game. Fanatics Casino, America's fastest growing online casino. You might be tempted to let Taco Bell's new less value meals go to your head. Because 10 indulgences for $3 or less makes you feel fancy. Like you might think you need off napkins. Well, you don't. Just use the ones that come in the bag. Don't let the nuts go to your head.
This isn't us saying we make an EV. This is us saying we make an EV worthy of being a Lexus. The all-electric RZ. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
Welcome back to the Jeep halftime report.
Florida taking on Bucky Ball atop the SEC. Great start for Urban Bradshaw.
Yeah, he is a guy, I think, is an X factor because he can do this right here. Knock down the three ball. That's a tough contested three.
Lower scoring than expected with the Gators on top. Jaden Jones, an Oklahoma coach, had to hang on for dear life after going up 21 at Vandy.
Yeah, they played so great and then almost gave it away at the end, but they came away with a great road win against Vandy.
94 92-91. Illinois off the 40-point beatdown of Northwestern. Jordan Scott in transition at time.
And that's a great sign for Michigan State, knocking down threes and transition.
56-56, under 10 minutes to go. Meantime, coach number 1 Arizona stays perfect, dominated OP State.
Well, they were just good in every facet. You see Jaden Bradley finishing right here. They got so many guys that can score, they can find you. Great finish around the basket for Core Pete. This team's legit.
84-47, and I'm not sure it was that close. Next up for Arizona, they go 2 to Fog and take on Kansas. 9 o'clock Eastern Monday on ESPN. 6 of the 9 games remaining for Arizona in the regular season against currently ranked teams. And Miami remains perfect as well. Up next for them, Ohio, next Friday night on ESPN. We'll come right back.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is an immunotherapy known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer. One of those cancers is early-stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early-stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can harm your unborn baby.
See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you. It's true. Keytruda.
Doug.
There it is, Limu, the 50-yard line. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. To save people hundreds! Whoa. Ah. Let's take a look. We'll get him at halftime. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Elite coach, yeah, she's an expert in many things. Master motivator, savvy strategist, and the very definition of player's coach. One thing she's not an expert in, quantum physics, which is why she recruited Sierra. Ace academic advisor. Coach Ivy takes care of the talent on her team the same way you take care of the talent on yours. Principal, proud sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
The sausage egg biscuit is perfect.
Now it comes with hot honey sauce.
I stand corrected.
This halftime report is presented by Jeep. There's only one.
A lot of threes being made in Rupp Arena. Super Bowl Sunday starts with NFL Countdown, 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. Who wins?
As a Cowboys fan, it pains me to say this, the Patriots. Coach, simply put, Patriots.
As a guy who formerly coached the Seahawks at UNCW. All right, dunk of the day from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We need a get-back man after this from SEMO's Luke Almodovar.
My goodness. Sports Center, that's definitely top 10 right there.
Red Hawks are 10-4 atop the OVC, one back in the OVC. Nate Ament was sensational in that first half, 19 points. The Cats with some work to do in the second half. This has been the Jeep halftime report.
Being a business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. We earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And with this purchasing power, we can spend more and earn what's in your wallet.
Introducing ProPlan Advantage, the next generation of specialized nutrition. It's digestive balance reinforced. It's healthy aging redefined. It's ProPlan Advantage. Fuel for life.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu with real chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics,
starting at $3.50, packed with protein. Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want. Chipotle, for real.
Okay, so guys, just smile and say, switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get 90% no trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese?
Okay, cheese.
Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed. Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, so you can lose more sweat and put the lean on notice. Gatorade. Is it in you? Alka-Seltzer Plus full of fuel nutrients. Chew, fizz. Feel better fast. No water needed. Alka-Seltzer Plus Fizzy Chew. There isn't one thing that makes the SEC special. There are a million different things. The students, the legends, the fans, the passions, the traditions. And when it all comes together, it just means more.
With Zesty Herb Fresh Sense. Take Zesty to go anywhere and everywhere.
Winner gets...
the 120 million payout with top prizes of 2.5 million. Just you wait till next time.
Rematch next week?
Let's play it by ear. Keep on scratching.
Don't sweat the tech.
Empower.
I got her a little something. A little something, Dad?
Hold up. Walt rolled his 401k accounts into an Empower IRA and planned for times like this. I'm for Team Splurge. Hey, Grandpa. Get good at money so you could be a little bad. Empower.
First beer of the wedding, they're not forever. Oh, right there. Oh! I got this.
Welcome back to the SEC here on ESPN, a Saturday night in Lexington, Kentucky. Ice cold outside, red hot inside. Red orange, actually. Nate Ames. He's gone for 19 points on 7 of 11 field goals. And his running mate, Jacoby Gillespie, has buried 14 points with 4 3-point field goals. They've combined, as you take a look at who's seating up, brought to you by DirecTV, for 33 points. You look at the scoreboard, Kentucky also has 33 points. 47-33, we get set for the second half. Welcome back inside. Carl Ravitch and Jimmy Dice. I got real close friends, Caroline and Jack, and they bleed blue. Like 20,000 others spent halftime saying, how do we deal with this Nate Amen Jacoby Gillespie problem? Well, talk about Nate Amen. He has terrific gravity ability now when he's on the floor. His defender now has to be attracted to Nate Amen. If I'm Mark Pope, I talk to my team about we have to be way more physical with Nate Amen in this second half. With the ball, without the ball, we have got to make this kid work because he has ran clean all over the 17-plus minutes that he played in the first half and gotten a lot of good looks. Life has to become a lot more tough if you're Kentucky for Nate Amen in this second 20 minutes. And if not, then Gillespie is also the guy you're concerned with. The good news for Kentucky, I said in the half, Aberdeen and Oway still have the ability to get downhill like they did in Knoxville and fight their way back in this game. Look, offensively, Jimmy, Kentucky shot 50% from the floor. It was a pretty efficient half offensively. Defensively is where they struggled. However, we've said they've been here before. 3 weeks ago tonight, they trailed by 17 and came back to win that game 80-78. If you're Kentucky, you tell your guys, we don't believe Tennessee is going to make 8 threes again in the second half. But, man, let's be in that airspace and make sure. Now, that's a good start. They held that play diagram. Moreno got it in his hands and away with a backdoor cut. And just burned that initial pressure off that Tennessee came out with. So they move Chandler on to Amen to start the second half. Gillespie gives a look up in the shot clock. Sees it now, says 8. Penetrates. Oh, away. Down with that arm of his. Oh, that ball screen up top. And on the other end, talking about burning pressure off Oweh right here, and he just turns that corner. He has an Iverson cut rally across the top, and then when he gets to the side, boom. It's a really good burn cut to start the second half by Oweh. Good screen by his teammate Yelovich. Gillespie too strong with that free throw. And his teammate 5 of 8 in the first half. The shooting from the floor was terrific. Still 55% from the stripe. Second one is good as Yelovich and Brown feet on the hardwood. This was a very, very loud building as they celebrated the '96 national championship team. They keep looking for things to get excited about, and that's going to be a foul on Estrella. Number 2 on Estrella. What a quick, fast move by Moreno, because Estrella, as soon as he got on the high shoulder, Moreno felt it, spun off of it, gets himself to the stripe, and watch Estrella. Just as he got on that high side of the body, the post position is all about first to make contact and first to get low. And that's exactly what Moreno did, spinning off of Estrella. 7-footer out of Germantown, Kentucky, Jim. He's only a freshman. I mean, look, there's a chance that he leaves for the NBA draft along with Quaintance. That's probably not what they anticipated, but Moreno has been used so much and been so productive in his minutes. It is definitely a reality that he may go. Can't wait for Houston, BYU tonight, 10:30 Eastern time. Head back to the hotel room and get set for some unbelievable basketball out west. Basketball's been great all day long. Well, 2 of the top 5 or 6 freshmen in the country going at it. Kingston Fleming. What I like about his game, he can do it all, but Kelvin Sampson's allowing that kid to play about 32 minutes a game. I think that's the second for minutes played that Kelvin Sampson puts on the floor. That's how much trust he has in Kingston Fleming. Fleming's just another one of those freshmen, Jimmy. How many freshmen this year do teams design their plays to go to when you need a bucket? And Fleming's is one of them. Brown's a freshman. He got denied by another one, Moreno. 7 on the shot clock. Dangerous time with Gillespie in the ball. Splits the defense. Lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Boswell. He will stick his nose anywhere.
Well, he is first to the fight, is he not,
He
Boswell?
is. Wide open, Estrella for an easy one.
That's all Bishop Boswell, though. That loose ball rebound is a loose ball assist.
Aberdeen separates and gets the friendly roll here at Rupp.
I just think Denzel Aberdeen is thinking, what did I do the last time against Tennessee in the second half?
Yeah.
I went isolation basketball and went downhill.
That's off of Amen. Chandler wins the race to the ball. He's got Yelovich with him. Finds him for the flush. Down to 9. Chandler is all over Nate Amen. Boswell, hard cut. Up and 2 free throws coming. Aberdeen will get a whistle for the foul.
Well, you've got to play through both teams. You got to play through the breakdowns, the bumps, the blow-up plays. You better embrace it, not run from it. And Tennessee moving that basketball. Nate Amen just loses control of it. A good decision by Colin Chandler instead of a clean 3. He finds Yelovich, who gets out in front of the orange jerseys for the easy 2.
Yeah, things that we have the benefit of seeing, Jimmy, during the ball being handed to Boswell. Amen was called over to Barnes, and Barnes gave him an earful. You know, the guy's got these 2 phenomenal halves, and there's always an opportunity to coach. And Rick Barnes doesn't back down from coaching anybody on his team hard. Now, Amen is trying to communicate with the official, Pat Adams.
But, I think it's been Rick Barnes' one of his best jobs ever of developing an elite talent and being patient, not breaking his spirit, staying hard on him, driving him every day, holding him accountable. It's probably about as good a job as he's done as a head coach.